So for somebody listening, they're like, hey, Nick, what the heck is co-living? Is it just putting a bunch of people in and having them share rooms? But I know it goes a lot deeper than that. So talk a little bit about like, what is your definition of co-living? How many people is like your average per house? And then I have so many questions we can offshoot from there.
Yeah, I would kick off by saying to your listeners that co-living is this beautiful marriage between you getting to solve a big problem in America. And if anybody, unless you're asleep, you know that the affordable housing, I mean, we're all estimates estimate us at least like 8 million, if not more, affordable housing units short in America, right? And so co-living is this unique opportunity to invest in real estate where you're solving affordable housing. And that's not just me saying that. That's the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development came out and said, we believe co-living can solve affordable housing. We'll now allow Section 8, what they used to call Section 8, which they now call housing choice vouchers, to be used for rooms. So you can get guaranteed government back rent. So it's a mixture between that, and it's a mixture between, tripling or quadrupling your cash flow on a home. So it's like, I want to make more money by investing in real estate, and at the same time, I want to help people. And so I think that's the beautiful balance here. And so co-living is nothing more than taking a single family house. Now it can be done with multifamily, it can be done with apartments, it can be done with any piece of real estate, really. But taking a single piece family house is mostly what we see right now, and converting it into as many bedrooms as possible. Now I get a lot of flack for this. People be like, oh, you're just cramming people in a home. You're taking a 4-bedroom home, you're turning it into an 8-bedroom home. Like, that's not good for people. But we always keep a common area. So there's this like common area. Think of an apartment building where you've got the common space where people come and connect. So we'll put some games in there. We'll allow people to connect through that. Obviously, places for people to eat, desks for people to co-work. We create a common area. And then we turn all the other spaces into bedrooms. And my philosophy with this is that, there's a concept that they teach you in real estate called the highest and best use. So a lot of times this relates to like land, like, oh, what's the highest and best use of that piece of land? Well, it's commercial or it's residential or it's mixed use or whatever. But the way I describe this to people is, if we're in an affordability crisis in America, which we are, and you can Google it, you can look at the statistics, every city in America is trying to solve this. It's why every city in America is trying to crack down on Airbnbs. It's because that doesn't help the housing price crisis. And so if we're in a housing crisis, then the highest and best use of a square foot in a home that's not being used, the highest and best use of that piece of real estate is to be used for a bedroom so that it can house somebody. So if there's a dining room that's like not used that often, then the highest and best use of that dining room is to be converted into a bedroom. If there's a second living room downstairs that people don't use that often, the highest and best use is for that to be converted into a bedroom. So I convert a lot of these homes to more bedrooms, and then we rent them out by their room. That's a long definition, but that is what I would say is the definition.